Good morning. Almost done unloading here. Last load going to Capstone over here in Kelowna. I know, I wasn't expecting to be anywhere close to this location today, but hey, here we are. Ah, she's a beaut, huh? She's a beaut. So a couple more panels left to unload and then we'll hammer down. I'll tell you guys all about I'm here with a Super B. Job can't be too bad, huh? Telehandler or zoom boom on the other side. Looks like they'll get the last panels with that. Awesome sauce. All right, it's been a pleasure working with you. Hopefully I see you on whatever next project you're on.
Hello. I'm about to start bidding a couple more CLT projects.
Oh yeah? Yeah. Well, hopefully I see you guys down the road more, like here in Kelowna bidding on?
Here in Kelowna,
okay, yeah. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Dawn one and PCL one.
Okay. So yeah, hopefully we get more of those. That'd be fun. I enjoy these runs, so it's always nice when you work with good people like you guys. So
Go 20 stories.
20 stories.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. That'd be a big project.
Pointless going just fucking 10.
Yeah, let's keep going up. Nothing insecure on top of the load that could end up in cars' windshields. All the times I've shown you guys this site, I've always backed in, but this time with Super Bs, they go, where they really want me, it wouldn't be easy to back in. So they go, how about you just nose in and go through the site? So we're going through the site this time. This is another rescue of another driver's load. Apparently I'm in the rescue business these days. So I always give you guys Monday ad reads about Sutco, and then usually Wednesday or Thursday I talk about Sutco and encourage you guys to use me as a reference. And today or yesterday I got upset at the boss man. And you know what? You guys always get me as I am. And if I'm angry at the boss, I'll let you guys know that too. No job is perfect. No job you'll be happy every day. And don't hit that truck in the back. I can see out of my bunk Sleeper window. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. So basically what happened was, hey, can you rescue this load? And then I'll get another truck driver to preload your load that's going to Old Town, and then we'll get you to pick up a load of bales in Creston, and then we'll get you to load at Grand Forks on Friday morning. And I had to get angry and make it very clear to dispatch that that was not possible. Especially after last weekend when you promised to give me a decent weekend this weekend. And after having a conversation and explaining why I was upset about it, they've changed my loads.
Turn left at the traffic light.
Yeah, fist pump, heck yeah. He fist pumped and then covered his ears. I love it. So now I've rescued this load. They're not going to give me those other loads going to Idaho. The roads are terrible up on top of the mountains. Hopefully they've melted by the time we get to them. It was snowing up there last night. So we're going to climb up out on Highway 33. You know, the one that was called the boring highway. Climb up there, head down to Summit, drop this trailer off, switch back to my quad deck, and then go over Paulson the second time, empty twice, to load in Grand Forks. It's going to Washington somewhere. On Monday, maybe. Depends how I feel. Maybe Tuesday. I told dispatch I'd let them know once I know. But it took long enough to unload here and is gonna take long enough to go over the mountains with all the snow and ice that there's no way I can get loaded today. And also, these guys I delivered here in Kelowna, I showed up and they go, oh, we weren't expecting you till tomorrow. Would have been better tomorrow. We don't have room for you. So it took quite some time to unload. Got here at 7:45 and it's now 10:10. It's still not bad. Just over 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours. They're really good people. I really enjoyed working with them. This was the last load, so I'll probably never go to that location again.
Turn right on Parky Avenue.
Should turn all my lights on. That would be a good idea. Happy with that white car in front of us. They actually took the right lane and then merged into the center lane. So good job, car. I always like to complain about how many bad drivers there are. I should always call out the good drivers too. Now, you didn't see me do that. Any good driver would always take the first lane and then merge over to the lane they actually want after. I did not do that because the law actually says if you need to take 2 lanes or 3 lanes, however many lanes I need to take to make the corner, I can remain in any of those lanes because I have already blocked those lanes. Those lanes had to be clear before I could get onto the road. So because if I took the first right lane there, I would curb the trailer so badly, it's better. I'm going to need both lanes. I'm going to need the right lane and the center lane to make the corner anyway. If I want the center lane at the end, it's better just to stay in the center lane instead of staying all the way to the right and then merging to the center. It's just an added move that's unnecessary. Having said that, I really want the right lane, but I'm not legally allowed to stay in the right lane. It's a turn only lane or HOV only lane. Yeah, I had about an inch of snow on top of my truck today. The hood looks nice and clean. Snow cleans the truck up really nicely. Ambulance up ahead. Kind of hold back here, see where it's going. That's a fire truck. Oh, I should not have put both cameras outside. It's starting to drizzle. All 3 cameras outside. I'll pull over at that pullout up ahead and move 1 camera inside because if it's going to be drizzling, we can't rely on the outside cameras to actually give a good image. I'm eating some ketchup chips. I haven't had breakfast. I just realized that. So ketchup flavored potato chips is breakfast today. Whoa, dude. Almost missed the stoplight because the dude almost walked onto the road. talked to a driver about 2 hours ago coming off of 33, and he said the hill up to Big White's good, but after that it's compact snow all the way to Grand Forks. Oh yeah, I guess I should put this out there. We've got the radio on today again. I'm going to leave it on because of the bad weather. I like to know what's coming up ahead of me. There might be foul language up ahead, so if you're watching with your kiddos, the last time I said that, there was none, but there's definitely a chance. I cannot control what the other people say on the radio. Dude. I just don't understand people that go must pass semi and then drive slow in front of semi. You can do a red car, speed up. Okay, slow down. Either way, they made a good choice. It was either speed up or slow down. None of this matching my speed and almost running off the road at the end. Beautiful, foggy, cloudy day. Always like these stormy days. Especially now that I've gotten all of the crap out of the way and I know what I'm doing and I don't have to rush crazy in bad weather. Take my time in the snow-covered sections or slushy sections if we do manage to hit them. I don't know. Seeming pretty wet over here. No snow at all, so we'll see.
Got your radio on there, Camp? Where are you coming from? Castledar. How's the road that way? It gets more slippery as you go. Okay. How's the hill at the turn there? Yeah, it was pretty slippery there. Just take her easy, should be okay. I mean, there was plows out there, filters working. Okay, awesome. Thanks.
Today people actually turn their radios on. Alright, pickup, I would pass you, except that I want to pull over here. Grab that camera. sure I don't hit any buttons when I do it. Oh, there's a truck in there. I might not have room to pull in there. There's 2 trucks and a pickup in there. All right. Well, we're stuck with these camera views for a bit then. That hairpin, pull over there to let slow people by anyway. But we'll swap cameras there, and they might still be really useful. I just like to have the backup of the dash cam on days like this. I know I need 4 cameras, don't I? Well, if more of you guys used me as a reference when you guys apply for Setco, we'd be able to pay these cameras off. Basically, if you use me as a reference, any referral bonus I get, I will split 50-50 with you and give you half of it. Honestly, it's not super fair to me because the last one, it upped my payday so much that I only got like $100 while I gave a $500 to the other guy. So, but I'll still take the $100. I'll pay the taxes. You get $500 cash if I get a $1,000 bonus. I'm committed to that, even if I'm having to pay all the taxes. Yeah, just go to the Sutherland group, the Sutherland.group/join our team, and there's a whole bunch of job postings up there. I won't rattle them all off this time. I do it every now and then. But I sure would appreciate it. I was just talking to a van driver, and some of the van drivers have been complaining that they're not making a lot of money on the vans versus highway. So I managed to talk to a driver and asked him how much he's making a month. And he says take home he's making $4,400, $4,500 a month. And I'm like, that's not that much lower than what I make. In fact, some weeks I make less than that. So it would not be a significant pay cut for me. Maybe I'd lose $100, $200 a payday. Whoop-dee. I mean, some weeks I barely hit 4,000 a week, and then there's, I guess, some months I barely hit 4,000 a month. And then there's other months I hit 6,000. So highway division can be very up and down. When you can make $500 more or less a week. When I do budget, I always budget for the lowest money I expect to get paid. That's what I budget for. Anything I make above that goes straight into our savings. That way we're not living payday to payday. Basically, we don't go on any vacations, don't buy anything unless it's already paid for. Speaking of, I really need to figure out vacation for next year. Alright, we'll pull in over here and move that cam. Nobody behind us, but we're going to pull in here anyway. A little bit of snow up here. All right. Did nobody come by us during that time? I feel sorry for whoever catches up with us now. That's okay, we're empty, so we're gonna be pretty quick. Hammer down. Wait, did we shoot this exact same section of highway earlier this week? I think we did. Yeah, I think we did. Well, if I had thought of that, I would have shot this somewhere else. No oncoming, we'll stay full throttle. I think they're delivering there. I think Monday. We shot this on Monday, right? Well, how much has this road changed since Monday? It is plus 2 degrees Celsius here. Excuse me. Starting to get some slush on the side of the road here. Still plus 2, so lots of grip on the road. dropped down to 1 degrees. 1 degree, not degrees, 1 degree Celsius. Hey, but when I went up this road on Monday, I was hauling a loaded trailer, and it was a single trailer. Weather forecast for tomorrow said weather's supposed to be fairly decent. It was just this storm came in with ice rain and then switched over to snow, making some sections of the highway incredibly slippery. I guess that's one thing about taking a little longer to unload is we're going to hit this highway when the temperatures are a little warmer, so conditions are a little better for us. Quite a bit of slush on the shoulder there. Comes the climb up to Big White. Still sticking around the +1. Hey, so how are the roads this morning up to Castlegar? Are they doing a decent job working them? See if that Sutco, I think that was a Sutco truck. See if he's got his radio on. Take it no. Let's hit the scan button. Roll through all the channels. Yeah, doesn't seem like there's much chatter at all. I think we can get that tanker before the passing zone ends. Of course, he'll pass us when we pull over to take the cameras down and charge them up so I can shoot a bonus video later on, a little way down the road. Roads are pretty good over here. This is the Kelowna Rock Creek Summit. 1,265 meters. There's a snowplow. Good to see. Well, can't say I've seen a crashed car on this road today yet. I didn't see one yesterday either, but I was running in the pitch dark, so. Still +1, it's just kind of staying there. And the fact that it's raining right now will not bode well for tonight. I won't be on this road tonight, but it won't be good overnight if this freezes. It's only +1 during the day, so it's going to definitely freeze. It's going to be an ice rink overnight. Now we're starting to hit a little more slush on the road here. I'm going to turn cruise control off. Turn engine brakes down. Not quite off yet, but I might need to. Engine brakes on. If you forget you have them on, all of a sudden you start sliding a little bit. You take your foot off the throttle and all of a sudden the truck applies engine brakes automatically and you're jackknifing immediately. I've had some close calls that way. Okay, note to self, car's a little hesitant on these corners. Oh, woo-wee! I understand why the car is a little hesitant. A little fishtailing there. Probably can't tell it on the video, but that was slickery. When you go to apply throttle and the truck wants to go sideways, rear steer. I agree with you, car. I'm gonna go down corners. Downhill corners, we're going to do slow. Here, I'm going to put the power divider on. Doesn't want to seem to lock in. Off again and try it again. There we go. No, maybe not. That would suck if it doesn't lock up. I've honestly never not had it immediately lock up on me. See if it locks up around the corner here. I forgot it was on. I usually run with it on all the time, but every time it goes to Kenworth, they always turn it off. So I haven't bothered turning it on this week. Kind of need that to work. Not sure if there's some water in the airline and water has frozen. It's +1 though, so I don't know. It's weird. Whee! Oh, got a snow plow. Well, if I see a pullet over here, we're going to end the video there before passing the snowplow. Snowplow's actually going to let us by. Winter Wonderland. Looking at some of those lines, some Wow, there's some close calls. There's they were almost in the ditch, that one vehicle. You just touch the slush with one wheel and all of a sudden you just lose control, right? So pond has got a little bit of ice on it. Maybe it's just slush. I gotta run in the slush to make the corner. I'm gonna do it slowly. Staying at +1, so the snow is all melting. I think that's probably a long enough video. Probably gonna run in this kind of stuff for the rest of the day. A lot more snow coming up in future videos. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all the monetary support you guys have been sharing with me. So thank you. Really, really appreciate you guys. For now, I am out of here. See you tomorrow, somewhere between Grand Forks and Penticton. I'm out of here. You guys rock.